Let's move on to topic number 10 and talk about the young guns in the NFL and who are going to be the young up-and-coming guns, or maybe that guy that had a great year last year and is going to do it again in the NFL. Is talking about young quarterbacks here.
Yeah, I know that there was a sort of a lack of a big influx of young quarterbacks in the NFL for a while. And then I know that class with Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, it sort of hasn't totally worked out yet. They're still kind of learning, but that was sort of the first class in a long time that had the potential to have a really good crop of young quarterbacks. The last 2 years, you think about it, Joe Burrow, Tua, which people are kind of 50-50 on, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts last year, and then this year you got Trevor Lawrence, Wilson, Trey Lance, Fields, and Mac Jones. You've got a big influx of quarterback talent. Now, not every single quarterback in those two groups is going to be even not a starter over the next couple of years. Some of those guys might not be Pro Bowlers, and some of those guys might go on to win Super Bowls. We'll see what happens. But for me, out of the first and second year quarterbacks, if I was betting on one of these guys, I think I'm going to say Justin Herbert. I didn't even love Justin Herbert coming out of the draft. He wasn't that fiery quarterback. He played at Oregon, and it just seemed like Oregon quarterbacks just hadn't really worked out in the NFL before. But this kid has all the physical tools. He's pretty calm in the pocket. Sometimes the young rookies, they sort of get happy feet and they start to worry when things break down. He didn't seem to do that. He's got a cannon for an arm. There's still some pretty good weapons with the Chargers out in L.A. So I think Herbert's going to take a big leap this year, be a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback, dare I even say a Pro Bowler for the L.A. Chargers this season. And we'll see how things go. They certainly need to ramp up their defense. Maybe they'll win a few more games. But Herbert's going to be really good. I think that's pretty evident now. I'd love to say Joe Burrow, but he's coming off a torn ACL, and he's playing in Cincinnati. They don't have enough protection for him. So, hopefully their draft picks will help out along the offensive line. But I think Herbert is the guy for me as the next young gun in the NFL that you can kind of tip your cap to.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Justin Herbert because that's my pick. Justin Herbert, and a quick behind him is Kyler Murray, a guy that you didn't bring up there. I think Kyler Murray. So I would say Justin Herbert, Kyler Murray, and Justin Fields. Those are going to be the three guys and the three young guns that I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do this season. And obviously Justin Herbert winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year, well-deserved, leading that Los Angeles Chargers team to a pretty decent season with a rookie quarterback under center. So I think he's got himself a great career coming up, and I think he's just scratching the surface of what he can do. But I think having a Pro Bowl wide receiver like Keenan Allen is always great to have. So I'm looking forward to seeing those two put up big numbers yet again this year, and even seeing Justin Herbert take even more of a step forward into being more of a star even. But then Kyler Murray, like I said, in Arizona, I think you got Kyler Murray, a guy that can do it with his arm and with his feet. I'd like to see him, honestly, get on the move a little bit more this year and show us what he can do with those feet, because he is lightning when he decides to take off. But that's another guy with another Pro Bowl wide receiver, this guy with DeAndre Hopkins. So that's another young gun that's going to have another big, great season with a great wide receiver. And then, like I said, Justin Fields, the rookie quarterback from the Chicago Bears. I want to see what this kid can do in that Chicago Bears offense with Matt Nagy. I think he's going to be looking to put up some big numbers even in his rookie year, and he might be the next Offensive Rookie of the Year. And then quickly, another guy I think is Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen took the big step this year and really developed into a great quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, obviously leading them into the playoffs. So I think that's another young quarterback that could take even more of a step forward. And then that's another young quarterback with another great Pro Bowl wide receiver, this time in Stephon Diggs. So those would be my four picks. But if I had to pick one that is going to stand out, I'm looking for Kyler Murray to have that big year to really take a step forward and really define himself as a starter in the league.
Yeah, Kyler Murray is a lot of fun to watch. I'm just hoping he holds up because I really like watching him. He's a little guy. Sometimes when you're more compact, you can kind of take hits a little bit better. I'm interested to see Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to get the most opportunity out of any of the rookie quarterbacks. I think he's going to play right away. So he's going to get a lot of chances. We'll see if he has the infrastructure around him with that new Jaguars front office / coaching situation with Urban Meyer, and then also the talent around him. Doesn't necessarily have that Pro Bowl player on the offense that you just mentioned with those other young quarterbacks. So that might be the tough part for Trevor Lawrence in his rookie season. So it'll be fun to watch all these guys this year and going forward. But like we mentioned before, I think there's a lot of quarterback talent coming into the NFL right now as we speak.